It is primary election night in Virginia, and we have some of those results scrolling right now at the bottom of your screen.
That's right, and we want to bring in our Tom Fitzgerald. He has a closer look tonight at some of the biggest races.
Yeah, let's get to it. Now, the polls closed a little bit over 3 hours ago. We have most, but not all of the results. There's some very tight races still out there. We're going to start with the Virginia Senate race. Now, as you know, Senator Tim Kaine is running for re-election on the Democratic side. However, Republicans picked their candidate tonight, and by a landslide, Hung Cao, who was a former congressional candidate in the 10th congressional district last cycle. Hung Cao with a decisive 62% of victory in the Republican Senate contest tonight. Let's move over now to the 10th congressional district. This is the district where Congresswoman Jennifer Wexton is not going to be running for re-election because of health concerns tonight. Mike Clancy with a decisive 64% victory. Remember, Alicia Andrews actually won that nomination the last cycle out. Mike Clancy is going to be the Republican nominee in the 10th congressional district. Now, for the Democrats, this was a very tightly fought race. A lot of candidates, a lot of money, but tonight, the state senator Suhas Subramanian is defeating Dan Helmer tonight. Helmer spent a record amount, a big amount of money in that race. However, there were some questions about whether or not he should pull out late in this race. He did not. However, the state senator is victorious in this 10th congressional district for the Democrats tonight. All right, let's move down to the other open district in our region. This would be the 7th congressional district. This is the seat that Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger has decided not to run for re-election because she is going to be running for governor in 2025. In that race, this was one of the early calls of the night. Derek Anderson coming victorious in that race over his closest competitor, which was Cameron Hamilton. Derek Anderson will be the nominee in the 7th district for the Republicans. Now, on the Democratic side, this is going to be another name that a lot of people have probably heard before. Eugene Vidman, who has been part of the people who testified during that first Trump impeachment hearing. Eugene Vidman tonight is going to be the Democratic nominee in the 7th congressional district in the hopes, he thinks, of trying to succeed the incumbent in that race who is leaving, Abigail Spanberger. All right, let's move on down to the 5th district because this is one of those races that we said has not been decided yet. You can see why. This thing is razor thin. Now, Bob Good is the incumbent Republican congressman in this race. He is being challenged by John McGuire, who has been endorsed by Donald Trump. There is bad blood in this race right now, and as you can see, you know, only a couple of hundred votes separate these two right now. This one could be a very long night, folks. So while most of these races have been called, we're going to keep an eye on this one. McGuire and Bob Good down in the 5th congressional district. Guys, they are running neck and neck tonight. 307 votes, Jim tells us right now, the latest tally on this board. We'll keep an eye on this. Whoever wins that race will face Gloria Witt. A sizable victory tonight, 56% down in the 5th congressional district in the race. We should also say locally, Jerry Connolly, Republican in Democrat in Northern Virginia, he won by a landslide in his primary tonight. So Democratic incumbent Jerry Connolly also victorious this evening. We'll send it back over.
Well, there you go. So